Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we finished off at Dinan Hanin, and we found an account of what happened at Red Crossing. It turns out the Chantry actually was telling the truth. The elves attacked the village, and the village responded in kind. It was all over a big misunderstanding, however, the elves shot the first arrow, for want of a better phrase. We have sent that account to the Dalish, and it does seem like they are trying to make amends with the village. We could have sent the account to the Chantry, however, considering the Chantry's history, they probably would have just used that account as anti-elven propaganda. You know, oh, we were right, the elves are savages, yeah, let's go get them. It probably would have encouraged, you know, elven violence, which Aenor was not having. Now, we are almost ready to head out to Emprise du Lion. That is the next map we are going to get to. I do want to check in with all of my companions first, though. Everyone should be back from the war table, so we'll quickly sort that out. We'll have a quick round of party camp talks, and then we are heading off to Emprise du Lion, which is a winter map. I don't believe we've seen that so far. The College of Magi. My agents were successful. Our dwarven warrior, Corbin, led a foray into the College of Magi and emerged with both the mage refugees and whatever artifacts could be transported. All before the Navarin mobs finally stormed the gates. If the Venatori were behind this, they have been disappointed, and the refugees expressed their relief and their thanks for the rescue. Liliana. Good stuff. Bestow Morning Halla. Inquisitor. Thank you for convincing the villagers of Red Crossing to acquiesce. I understand that they were reluctant, but perhaps this sign of shared mourning will lead to new healing and growth. Please accept these gifts. May they aid your Inquisition in its quest. Keep a how and see they're trying to make peace with the village, which is good. And Cullen, oh, poor Cullen. Yeah, thank you for the money, buddy. Thank you very kindly. Now then, I'ma figure out where I'm sending everyone. Be right back.
Someone's turning into a bit of a dragon hunter, I've heard.
Okie doke, so I've decided to focus on Ferelden for a little bit because we have been focusing quite heavily on Orlais. First things first, word from Zevran Aranai. A missive sent to Skyhold. I have tracked down the location of Lord Enzo and rather more Venatori than I was expecting. Shall we say goodbye to our troublesome friend? Zevran Aranai. Josephine says, involving ourselves in the assassination of an Antivan noble is dangerous, as is allowing someone to steal the crow's target. If you trust Zevran to complete the task, let us part ways now. Liliana says, Zevran is talented, but also outnumbered. My agents can create a distraction. He can eliminate Enzo and the Venatori in the confusion. And Cullen says, we take no chances when attacking a Venatori stronghold. We should send our soldiers to assist. Here's the thing, if we send in our soldiers, then the crows will know that we are in league with Zevran. And I doubt they'd like us trying to play both sides. Again, Liliana knows Zevran. She knows him. I think Aenor would trust her judgment.
Inquisitor.
Good stuff. Thanks from a Chantry sister. Inquisitor Lavellan. You may not remember me. I stayed at Skyhold for a time and later accompanied some injured soldiers to Ferelden. Our journey was more perilous than expected, and I only lived to write this thanks to the aid of the Inquisition. I have little left to offer, but if I may help the Inquisition in some small way, you have only to ask. Sister Paulette. Yes, if you remember, we had a quest where some priestesses and a bunch of injured soldiers, they had become so injured fighting for the Inquisition that they could no longer fight and they were going home. They had been cornered in the mountains by some unfriendly Avar. At the same time, a group of Inquisition soldiers were on the trail of some Red Templars, and we could make the choice of, should our soldiers stay on course, sacrificing the retired soldiers and the priestesses, or should we divert our soldiers to back them up, but the Red Templars would be able to go on with their business. Aenor chose to save the retired soldiers. They had given so much, we couldn't abandon them now, and that is why we have gotten this quest. If we had chosen that our soldiers should stay on course, Sister Paulette would have died, and instead we would have a mission all about how do you want to deal with the Red Templars. So I like that little branching pathway there. Josephine says, I could arrange to transfer Sister Paulette to the Chantry in Denerim. Having a reliable ally in the capital's Chantry could prove valuable. Liliana says, Sister Paulette showed bravery and kindness in staying with the injured soldiers. She has already done more than was asked. Let her remain with her fellow sisters in peace. And Cullen says, some soldiers in Crestwood wish to establish a place of prayer at the keep. Sister Paulette could assist. Ooh. Here's the thing, Crestwood is safe for now, however, it still does suffer from regular Darkspawn attacks. That's a problem that Crestwood has always had because it is so close to the Deep Roads, and there are Deep Roads entrances all over that area. I feel like the capital would be safer, to be honest.
Inquisitor.
And again, Cullen, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. Just make me money.
To work?
Thank you. Oh, I bet the soldiers are chomping at the bit like, when are we gonna get a proper job? When are we gonna get to do stuff? And the answer is, not for right now. Not for right now, friendos. I'm so sorry. And ooh.
Messages are sent, as you asked.
Okay, good stuff. Anything new?
A pleasure.
Okay, anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Any guess?
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
Ban Vigard of Ferelden is visiting. An honor, to be sure. Please show no alarm if you hear shouting in his quarters at night.
Shouting?
His lordship spent a half a year with his lands under siege by Darkspawn during the Ferelden Blight. His wife informs me the Ban still sleeps rather poorly.
Oof, poor man.
A pleasure.
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support to us.
Yes, however, what about our allies? Because a certain someone has had something rather major about themselves revealed.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
Blackwall, of course.
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
I never truly met Sir Blackwall, but Tom Rainier hardly sits better on the tongue. How could he have kept up this deception for so long? To what purpose? Really, Inquisitor, I'd rather not think of it.
And... oh, I wonder if her thoughts on Cowl will have changed.
Cowl, actually.
Who? Oh, wait, you mean the quiet young man? How strange. I'm sure we must have talked, yet I can't recall what we discussed.
I would imagine that would have changed if we had chosen to make him more human. Maybe.
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
Oh, it's funny. Josephine and Blackwall can actually start up their own romance if you're not romancing either of them. And it doesn't go anywhere in the long run, but... oh, the feelings... hello there. The feelings Josie would be having if she and Blackwall had gotten together in my Let's Play. Oof.
There you are. I've been looking all over for you. You're just in time. We almost had to start without you.
Start what? Yes, that would be bad. What are you talking about? I assume this would have been run by Aenor beforehand.
We couldn't have that, could we?
I found her, Ruffles. Deal her in.
I do hope I recall the rules. It's been ages since I've played a game of Wicked Grace.
Grab a seat. We're ready to start.
Are we playing cards or what?
Are 3 drakes better than a pair of swords? Ugh, I can never remember.
Seeker, remember how I said, don't show anyone your hand? That rule includes announcing it to the table.
There's a crown on his head, but a sword too. His head didn't want either.
Don't talk to the face cards, kid.
You seem to have enough people. I have 1,000 things to do. Losing money can be both relaxing and habit-forming. Give it a try.
Curly, if any man in history ever needed a hobby, it's you.
Dealer starts. Oh, I believe I'll start at... 3 coppers. Do you think that's too daring? Maybe I'll make it 1. No. Boldness. 3 it is.
Seriously, who starts at 3 coppers? Silver or go home?
Sounds good. I'm in. Bolder the better, right? I'm in.
Me too. Well, are you in?
Oh, it's nice of them that Tom Rainier is still being included after everything. Go easy on me. I'll play. I'll see that bet. I don't think so. This would be giving Aenor flashbacks to when she was a little girl and her granddad would take her to the pub and teach her how to play cards. So absolutely.
I'm in, and raising another silver.
You haven't even looked at your cards.
Our illustrious leader is betting we're bluffing.
You are bluffing.
The poor recruit ran out into the dining hall in nothing but his knickers. And this profound silence fell over the hall as 70 mages and 30 Templars all turned to stare at once. Then a slow round of applause began and spread until every soul was on their feet. A standing ovation.
What did he do?
Saluted, turned on his heel, and marched out like he was in full armor.
He did not.
Good man.
You're shitting us.
That's how you know it's true. I could never put that in a book. Too unlikely.
Oh, now you tell one, Varric. We need more drinks. Deal again, Josephine. I've got a story. Ooh. I do like this. This changes depending on what your background is. So if you're... I can't remember what it is if you're playing a warrior or a rogue Trevelyan, but if you play a mage Trevelyan, you talk about... it was the night of my harrowing and all of that. For a Dalish, no matter what class you pick, it starts off, we were on a hunt and we found these ruins, which is rather reminiscent of the Dalish origin of Dragon Age Origins. Varric's had such a tough time recently. I think it's so good to see him smiling and having a laugh. I think Aenor would want to encourage it.
I think it's our professional storyteller's turn to tell one.
I think I can manage that. Did I ever tell you about the time we broke into Chateau Hain? It started, as most capers do, with a trap. And then Hawk looks up and says, "Looks like the Duke has fallen from grace."
That's how Duke Prosper died? You know, that's almost perfect for him. And the dealer takes everything. I win again.
Deal again. I've figured out your tells, Lady Ambassador.
Commander, everyone knows a lady has no tells.
Then let's see if your good fortune lasts one more hand.
Oh, I love this. So no matter what, you will never win the game of Wicked Grace unless you're romancing Josephine, in which case she lets you win. And I love that. I think that's adorable. Oh, deal me into... I want... Aenor... Aenor knows when to tap out. She's seen her grandfather lose enough hands to know that you never play cards with an Antiva. Never. So just tap out.
I'm not losing any more coin to Josephine, but I have got to see this.
Don't say a word, dwarf.
I tried to warn you, Curly.
Never bet against an Antiva, Commander.
I'm leaving. I don't want to witness our commander's walk of shame back to the barracks.
Well, I do.
It comes off. I didn't know it came off.
I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. It's too easy to mistake you for the Inquisitor.
This was fun. What does that mean? I am the Inquisitor. No, it was good to just be Lavellen for a night, I think.
I enjoyed this.
See? That's what I mean. It's easy to forget you're not just an icon or symbol. Like those statues of Andraste holding bowls of fire. At least it is for me. You up for another game when this is all over, Inquisitor?
Oh. She absolutely is. But it did. Oh, Aenor knows when to tap out. She's played enough games of Wicked Grace over the years that she knows when to tap out. She'd never be in a position like Cullen.
I wouldn't miss it.
Good. It'll take me a while to talk Cullen into it. Maybe I'll work the revenge angle.
Who's that? Did I win?
No, Sarah, you didn't win. You're drunk. Oh, I love that scene. I think that's lovely. I think that's so sweet.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Oh, yeah, tell me about Bianca.
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
Okay. Oh, flipping heck, a lot of them. Yeah, I think they clearly have history. She may be married, but they clearly have history and feelings for each other.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
15 years, flipping heck, that is a long time.
What makes the Merchants Guild such a danger to her?
Well, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What on earth did you do?
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't change it now.
They fell in love. That's what they did.
How do you know Bianca? The lady, I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with, mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca is married? Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. The perfect husband. I heard the wedding was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
I mean, if it got around that there was someone out there who could make repeating crossbows like Bianca, it would be a bloodbath. All of the Carter would want one, and oof.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here.
Okay, but hold up.
Something you wanted to talk about?
Just in case.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
And I kinda doubt there'll be anything new under the Red Lyrium line.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Okie doke. Now then, whilst I remember, how are the plants doing? Okay, growing but not grown. Okay, I will be back for you soon, little plants. Grow for me, grow big and strong so that I may upgrade my potions.
My heart.
It gets me every time. Oh my god.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
He has lost his army, and he has lost all aid. That eliminates military or political means to rebuild Tevinter. He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
No, it will not.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Indeed. Goodbye, Solus. I doubt I'll have anything new with Dorian, but again, I'd rather check.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
But our chats are apparently. Oh, boo.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Damn. I wish Dorian had more dialogue. Nice.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Thank you, Helisima.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Good stuff. At last, something Cullen can do on the war table. Liliana, where you at?
Inquisitor?
Okay, again, This is just gonna be that one question, isn't it?
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did. What of it?
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets. Made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
No, I'm not... Game, I am not doing this. I'm not picking it.
We'll talk more later.
It's absolutely none of Aenor's business.
I'm listening.
Yeah, any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay, good stuff. Carry on.
I'll leave you to your work.
And now, we aim for the table. We are so close. So close and yet so far. I'm gonna jump on that table again. One day, I swear. I swear I will. And how are you doing?
Yes?
Again, I don't need to know this. Is there anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find my... It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
Yeah, it was very good to have fun, eh?
Because it's good to unwind and spend time with your friends?
I suppose that's true.
Oh, I suppose. Maybe.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Oh god, we need to help Cullen relax. The poor man spends so much time working. We need to help him with his social life. And next up, my adopted son. My favourite. How is you?
I'm glad you came to talk to me.
Oh! Do you want to go somewhere? Ooh. We've got 10 minutes, so I could go for that.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more of a spirit?
Questions can be shackles, but you kept me in kindness. I will answer.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is the most important, I think. How do you feel?
What is it like to be this way?
I'm me. More me than I was. I can care and comfort, but keep clean. No shackles. They feel, forgive, forget, and I am free. Finally. Thank you.
Yeah, it's... There is a scene coming. I don't know when, but it's coming, and it hurts. And it's... Spirit Cowl is happier, I would argue, than human Cowl. I think he's happier because he can operate basically at peak efficiency. He is everything he should be now. His abilities are not hampered or hindered by any of his previous baggage, and he can truly be free. But there's also that cutscene. I'm not going to say what it is because spoilers, but that cutscene is heartbreaking compared to making Cowl more human, where he... I think it does make him unhappier in the sense that he can't help as much as he could because now people see him and he sticks, so he can't sneak around. If he fucks up the first time, then he's fucked up. He can't do anything to make that person happy. He cannot provide them compassion. So he's unhappier in that sense, but the cutscene that is so heartbreaking when he's a spirit isn't quite so heartbreaking if he's more human. I hope I'm making sense there. There's no right or wrong answer with making Cowl a spirit. The Cowl's writer even said that there is no right choice and there is no wrong choice. There is merely a choice.
Can you tell me more about what happened at the Spire? You and the real Cowl?
I don't remember. I let that go. It isn't part of me anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
Can you tell me more about the Fade, now that you're more connected to it?
It is here, but held. Constrained by a construct. Veiled. Feelings, memories, minds, mortality, all shape it. A glass to hold water. We flow to the deep. Without you, we have nothing. Not even us. That's why we want so much.
Very interesting.
You don't mind killing people, even being more of a spirit?
Monsters are easy, mindless, menacing. It's harder when it's people. Venatori, bandits. People who could change. But they chose. They hurt people. We need to stop them. My blades are yours to command. I forget later, so it washes clean.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Hold up, though.
Faith seeks a friend in compassion. Cautious, careful, too much grey, but growing.
That would be Liliana.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Come on.
We're taking him to Val Royeaux because of course we are.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. Will you be dining alone, your worship, or will others be arriving later?
I might not be alone. Am I alone? Ah, so I am. I'm on my own. I mean, if Cowl wants to sit in the future, it's very clear that he's hiding himself from the server right now, but if he wants to sit at some point, you know, maybe it'd be nice to have a chair ready for him.
I may have a friend joining me.
Very good, your worship. Right this way, please. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
You can tell her. She'll laugh and then do it because she loves you. She wants to make you happy.
He needed help. That sounds intriguing. So you're not that does sound intriguing, but we shouldn't pry into someone else's business.
You saw something in him that needed a word of encouragement.
He wants his wife to tie his hands to the bedposts, little silk ribbons. He worries she'll hate him. She only said it because she was jealous of your shoes. Remember his hand on your waist as the music swelled. So many little hurts, even here, away from blood and battle. I wouldn't have heard them before. Now I can, thanks to you.
And that helps?
So you help them with a few whispered words?
The right words. Plus what I am, a little of me making the happiness stronger, so the pain fades. I don't steal the pain. The nightmare demon at Adamant did that. It made them less so it could grow. I help them heal. They never need to know I was here. You've made me better.
If it makes you happy, then it was all worth it.
It was my pleasure.
Remember old Maurice, too proud to forgive, gnarled hands clutching the back of an empty chair? Find another path. There was someone, before. He was my friend, but he didn't know what I was. When he found out, he changed. I lost him. You found out, but you didn't change. Didn't make me change. You let me be this, be more. Thank you for helping me find this again, for believing in me. You don't know what it means.
Cowl does bring up an interesting point about making him more human. That effectively you are saying you're not good enough as you are. You make me uncomfortable by you being a spirit, so I'm going to change you to be more like me, to make you more palatable, because I don't want to deal with your weirdness. If that's how he views it, if that's how he views making him more human, as like, oh, you're rejecting me to make me something that you can understand, that's heartbreaking. Oh, and it is... To be fair, with Rhys, because that's who he's talking about, I can't really remember what Rhys's reaction was to finding out that Cowl was a spirit. I think he kind of suspected. It was the fact that Cowl was killing, that's what upset him. The fact that Cowl couldn't... Because Cowl thought he was helping. These mages wanted to die. I am giving them the ability to die. Like... He genuinely believed he was helping them, and Rhys was disgusted by that. However, to Cowl, that could have come across as, you're a spirit, and I'm disgusted by that. So, ooh. Thank you for helping me find this again, for believing in me. Thanks, Liliana. I'm drawn to the top one. I often am with Aenor, so yeah, let's go for that.
I have an inkling, and you're welcome.
You don't need to. It used to help, but it doesn't anymore. Let it go. You were scared, trying to show them you were strong. Find him. Tell him you're sorry. The woman in the red dress thinks you would look good naked. She wants someone to compliment her hat. They will never know, but I know, thanks to you.
I love that. The woman in red thinks you'd look good naked. She wants someone to compliment her hat. Oh, call the matchmaker. How sweet. But I do find that whole monologue he had interesting. You know, basically saying thank you for being comfortable around me as I am. Thank you for not changing me to be something more palatable to you. That's heartbreaking, I think. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this in a Dragon Age video before. My first ever relationship with someone, basically they started dating me because they thought I'd be a good fixer-upper. And that is... I hate that song in Frozen. So he's a bit of a fixer-upper. That's a minor thing. I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, that is an awful song. You don't start dating someone because you're like, oh, I can make them better. I can make them fit my needs better. And the whole like, oh, the only way to fix a fixer-upper is true love. True love is accepting someone's flaws and not insisting you need to change because I'm not happy with how you do this. I'm not saying don't change over the course of a relationship, because that is good. Growth is good. However, if you're going into a relationship with the express mindset of, I can change this person's entire personality so that I can make them my ultimate wife or my ultimate husband, my ultimate partner, whatever, that is very toxic. That is a very toxic mindset. And as someone who was subjected to that, it's not a nice feeling. It is a really nasty, awful feeling. And if that's what Cowl thinks, the Inquisitor, like, oh, you're trying to change me so that I am more palatable to you, and you've let me be me, you've let me become more of a spirit, you're not scared of me as I am. Like, I gotta say, I don't regret making him a spirit. If that's how he views being made more human, as you're trying to change me because I make you uncomfortable and all of that, that's just heartbreaking. That's just heartbreaking. Alrighty then, now I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, again, we're going to keep speaking to all the characters, but until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.